There seems to be a really weird trend that I only just really realized how much of a trend it was because I saw this post with a relate to this video, and I'll post the video in the description about how mentors. It starts off with mentors, but then it's like how parents of main characters always fucking die. Like, what is with that? Like, I don't like I've even done it with my own characters, and I only just realized that now. Like, why are writers so obsessed with killing parental figures? Because it was listing off all the freaking Disney characters that had their parents, one or more parents die, and it was like almost all of them. And then if you look at superheroes, I mean, you got Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, Deadpool, Star-Lord, pretty much all the Guardians of the Galaxy, actually. Tony Stark, Iron Man, sorry. Black Widow, I'm pretty sure. Winter Soldier, I'm pretty sure. Hawkeye, I am almost completely certain. I'm pretty sure the Hulk as well. Just think of a superhero and try to think, are their parents alive? Probably not. Like, the only one I can think of that probably has their parents still alive is like Wonder Woman, and that's like seriously all I can think of. And it's almost always like the dad. I mean, even like Spider-Man and Superman, they had the double whammy because their like original parents died, and then they had their the ones who raised them after that, like the father figure, die again. So they've had like double parent death and whatever. Like, it's a little fucking weird. Like, I see lots of things about women in the refrigerator, their deaths to affect the main character and whatnot. But something that people don't really talk about as much is the fact that they do this with parents too. Like, it's a little weird. Yeah, although for the most part it doesn't really affect their character as much. Like, Batman, it's like the thing that affects his character, and Peter Parker, sorry, I keep on, for some reason my brain is stuck on their like secret identity names and not their superhero names. But yeah, like with Spider-Man, his parents' death wasn't as influential, but his uncle's death, as everyone knows. And well, with Deadpool, yeah, he just didn't have a nice time growing up. Yeah, his mom died of cancer or in childbirth, depending, because his memories are all fucked up. I've seen both. And then either he or his best friend, although more places say best friend than he, shot his father in kind of self-defense. And his father was an abusive alcoholic asshole. So, yeah. That doesn't really affect his character. What really affects his character is Weapon X. But yeah, Wolverine lost his parents, or at least one of them. I'm going through the X-Men now. Like, okay, Nightcrawler, well, wait, Nightcrawler's parents are still alive, actually, because it's, Mystique and Azazel, so they're both alive. Well, I don't know about Azazel, I don't know, because Azazel just kind of pops up every, like, really rarely. And in case you're wondering who that is, in case you forget characters' names, he's the red teleporty dude in that awful movie, X-Men First Class. And if you want to know why it's awful, just, anyways, trying to think, I'm pretty sure, Cyclops and Havoc are, their parents are dead. Oh yeah, by the way, dude in, X-Men First Class with the lasers coming out of his chest, that's Cyclops' younger brother. Cyclops was in the, actual First Class. Actually, the only people in that movie that were actually in X-Men First Class were Beast and Xavier. Yeah, that's about it. Anyways, and now I'm thinking of all the characters, and then I'm like, Darwin was raised by his mom. His dad was just not around. I think his mom died eventually. Mystique, I don't know enough about her childhood to know, but yeah, basically, yeah. And I don't know enough about the other Justice Leaguers or Avengers backstories 100%. Like, I know stuff about their character, but not their backstories much, because it's kind of almost a default to kind of have, and it's not just with superheroes or Disney characters either. I mean, if you look at any action franchise or anything like, or even horror or anything, for some reason, everyone is obsessed with killing the main character's parents or parental figures, at least. And why the fuck is that? I mean, I'm genuinely asking because like I've done it. Like my comic I do. Like I'm trying to like the three main. Oh, it goes to four at like halfway through the first book, but like okay, Kayla. Her parents died when she was like in front of her and her brother when she was like 4 or 5 years old. Or no, was her older brother that was 5 years? I fucking have it written down. I don't feel like checking right now. And then Abby and Emmeline, who are sisters, Abby kills their parents because they're assholes, and it's lots of explanations why they're assholes, and because they're darklings and it's all sorts of supernatural, need to kill to survive bullshit. Anyways, and then Alicia, I really haven't actually focused because she like got kicked out when she was a teenager for being trans, and then she just never talked to him again, so I haven't really developed that so much. But yeah, why is it? What's it? And Derek? I'm just going to more of my characters. Yeah, his parents are dead, not just because of old age, because he's like over 100 years old, but but yeah, like they died before he died. They're undead beings, okay? It's a thing in my comic, and yeah, yeah, basically, like, a lot of my characters die. And then I'm thinking my book. Actually, no, my book, the one I wrote when I was 15, and I'm still editing because 15-year-olds don't know how to write. No, they do, but they can't write as well as 22, freaking almost 22. Like, 2 weeks, I'm 22, anyways, year old, so, yeah. But, yeah, no, everyone's parents are still alive in that one, so, yeah, frig. I don't know, I guess because it kind of gives that, it's like, okay, who can I kill that is not important to the plot whatsoever to have this kind of emotional impact on the character. And, yeah, parents, it seems. And then next after that is girlfriends. So, it's a little weird.